recording. All right, so hopefully you can hear me and see me. I'm just going to make sure my whole mat is in view because I kind of fiddle around. That's it. Okay, so we're going to start in standing today. So come onto your feet. Got an hour. I want to give us maximum. I know it's hard to find the time when you're in your own homes, even though we're all locked down. Somehow there's so much to do, isn't there? So just find yourself in Tadasana, your mountain pose, with your feet hip width apart for this first mountain pose. And really ground down through the feet, pressing down in the feet so much that you're feeling this energy come up, engaging through the quads, having that light engagement, that lifting in the pelvic floor muscles as you almost squeeze the inner thighs towards each other and lengthen the tailbone down. Good. Hug the low belly in, hug the ribs in towards each other. Let the shoulders be natural by your side. And just take a few breaths to start and center yourselves to practice today. So breathing in and out through your nostrils. And maybe if you're like me today, and this week especially, you might feel like you want to give yourself a bit of TLC. So maybe bring one hand up to your heart and place the other hand on top of it. Just to really ground yourself and be here with yourself. So letting your eyes close down, everything is engaged. Inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling through the nostrils. Just letting go of any tension in your shoulders. Letting go of the busyness of the day already. There's no doubt you have been, I know you have. Some of you, we've been chatting. Just give yourself the 60 minutes. I'm finding a little affirmation for your practice. And what I've taken for myself today is, I am worthy. So sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. And I just know that if I do my practice and come back to myself, I will feel a little bit more worthy. Maybe that's you, maybe it's not. Maybe you want to name your own affirmation. Going to take a couple more breaths, inhale and exhale. Starting that Ujjayi breath, if you want to, by constricting the base of your throat, making that gentle audible sound. And then opening your eyes, bringing your hands down, welcoming you all. Let's take some half sun salutations. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Stretch the arms up higher. And exhale, bend your knees as much as you need to in this first forward fold, Uttanasana. Let the head hang. Inhale, come up to a halfway lift, strengthen the back body, squeeze the shoulder blades, and exhale to fold. Pressing the feet down as you reach the arms up to the sky, look up and stretch up. And exhale, let's go all the way back down. Just one more of those. Just loosening up a little bit into the back body. Inhale, halfway lift, strengthen the back body. Exhale, fold. Pressing the feet down, the arms come all the way up. Look up and stretch up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good, breathe in, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Breathe into that halfway lift. And then breathe out and step back to a plank. Good, straight away we're in this strong pose. So make sure your hands are shoulder width underneath your shoulders. And your fingers are spread nice and wide. You're pressing down a lot, especially into the index and thumb knuckles. You're on the ball of your back feet. Feet can be hip width apart. And then just come forwards a little bit. So your shoulders go forwards of your wrists. Notice how that affects your core, hug in the low belly. And then exhale, come back a little bit. Notice that you can still protract round through the upper body. Inhale, come forwards. So you're more on your tiptoes, exhale, come back. So doing quite a lot of strength work today. Inhale, come forwards. And exhale, back. Good, staying here. Push the ground away for 3, 2, And one. Bring your knees down. Good. And then bring your hands a little bit further back and just take 3 cat and cows. So just mobilizing into the spine a little bit. Bring your tailbone up first as you inhale. Let the heart sink. Look up. And exhale. Again, start from the tailbone. See how this affects your core. As you hug in first, your head moves last. Inhale, tailbone up first. Let that rolling wave through your spine. Head moves last. Exhale again. Tuck the tailbone under first. Hug it in. Look between your knees. One more time. Inhale, start from the tailbone. Let the shoulders pull towards each other. Heart draws forwards. Exhale, start from the tailbone. Really hug it in, hug it in, hug it in. Push the ground away. Wonderful. Come back to center. And then step that right foot back. Hug the inner thighs towards each other and lift that right leg up. So that the hips are still level, both hip points facing the floor. And then reach your left arm forwards. Good. Inhale as you reach the fingertips forwards and the heel back, maybe flexing that back foot. And exhale, round and curl and tap. Maybe bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. Inhale to reach. And breathe out. Really try and link movement and breath. Inhale, reach. And exhale, back. One more time, reach. And then bend that right knee. If you can, reach around and hold on to the front of the right foot with your left hand. And then push the foot against the hand and find a bit of length in the front body here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lovely. Bring that left hand down and reach the right toes and the front of the right foot to the mat. Press down so hard into that right foot that your left knee lifts so that you're in a tiger curl. Good. Protract through the upper back. Really find a strong core. And then come into a 3-legged plank. Whew. Option to stay here or to reach the right fingertips forwards. And maybe hover the right fingertips up, the left leg up. For 3, how are you doing? Because I'm wobbling. 2, strengthening the back body. And 1, bring that right hand down and then bring both knees down. Oh, let's take the other side. Stretch the left foot back, press the left heel away and then lift that left leg up. Hug the inner thighs towards each other, flex those toes towards the floor. And then reach the right fingertips forwards. So really strengthening through the back body as you reach forwards, hug the low belly in. Exhale, round and tap elbow to the outside of knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Still staying with that Ujjayi breath. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, tap. Breathe in and lengthen again. Hold it here and bend that left knee. Reach around. Hold on to the left foot and press the foot against your hands. Lovely. Really press that foot against your hands. Get length in the front of the body. And then exhale. Bring that right hand down. Press the left ball of the foot down. And then press it down so much, pressing the ground away with your hands, that you lift up into this tiger curl. Hugging that knee in really as high as you can. And then lengthen that right leg back so you're in a 3-legged plank. Option to stay here and keep pressing the ground away. You can always bring your knees down if that's easier. You can bring your left knee down. And then bring that left hand forwards. Maybe reach the left arm up, right leg back. For 3, keep looking just in front of that right hand. 2, and 1. Left hand down, both knees down. Whew. All right, 2 more cat and cows. Inhale, bring the tailbone up, look up. And exhale, start with the tailbone again. So really using a strong core. When we do the handstand hop switches, you need a lot of core strength. Inhale, come up, find length. And exhale, round and round and round. Look between the knees. Gorgeous. Come back to the middle. Hug the low ribs in towards each other. Tuck the toes and lift your hips up. Find a downward facing dog. Finally, maybe bend one knee, bend the other. Pedal the feet out. Heel toe. Maybe taking both knees to one side, to the other. Don't know why, but it's showing my email on there. That's better. Let's just, okay, come to stillness in your down dog. I've done. Put it on recording again now. Okay, from here, we're going to move straight into our flow. So inhale, reach that right leg up to the sky. Then bend that knee and open the hip. We'll move slower on the first round, and then we'll speed up till you know the whole sequence. Inhale, again, straighten up that right leg to the ceiling, square off the hips, hug the low belly in. And exhale, bring that right knee towards your right tricep. Tiger curl, but towards your right tricep. Lift it up a bit higher towards the armpit. Good, and then exhale, reach it up to the ceiling again. Breathe in here. Exhale, rock forwards, bring your knee to your nose. Again, hug it in, lift it as high as you can. Push the ground away. And inhale, reach that leg up high. Exhale, this time you're going to cross it over your body to the left tricep. Maybe lift it up as high as you can. Feel those obliques. And then straighten the right leg so that you're on the ball of the left foot. You're on the outside edge of your right foot. Just pull your heart through and look forward so that you feel this on the outside of your right leg at the moment. Lovely. And then bring weight into your right hand. Lift your left arm up for rock star. Inhale as you push the ground away with your right hand. Lift the left arm up. And exhale. Bring that left hand down. Start to pick up the right foot. Reach the right leg up to three-leg down dog. Breathe in here and then come into that wild thing, or stay with an open hip as your right knee starts to lift up to the ceiling. You start to flip your dog onto the outside edge of the left foot. Maybe the sole of the right foot comes behind. Perhaps sink your hips first and then lift your heart up and look behind. Breathe in. And breathe out. Turn around so that you can see me. Good. And then come back halfway so that you're in a Vashisthasana, side plank. Press down into that left hand, do your best. We're moving slowly in this first round, I know it's tougher. And then pick up that right knee, look to the front of your mat. Do your best to step that right foot to the front of the mat. If you need to use your hand, use your hand. If you need 1 or 2 steps, that's fine. Good, so you're coming into the lunge at the front of the mat with the right foot forwards, left foot back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good, fold through that left thigh, really reaching that left heel back like we did in that strengthening one last week. And then start to lean forwards, coming into Warrior 3, one of my favourite transitions I know. Bring your hands to your heart or behind you, but get them out of the way. So I'm going to bring mine to my heart, and then you're going to hug the left outer thigh towards the right, hugging everything inwards. Reach those left toes back, and we're going to do 4 curtsy squats. So inhale here, exhale, bend that right knee, bring the left knee behind it, almost as though you want to put the knee to the floor. Inhale, come back up, keep looking in front of you. Exhale, squat again. Look forwards, go forwards. Inhale, come back, so you're leaning forwards the whole time. Exhale for 3, sit all the way down as far as you can. Inhale, come back, I know it's tough. And exhale, last time, 4. You should feel this in your right hip and glute, especially if you did Loss's class yesterday. Inhale, come back to center. And come all the way up to standing. Bending into that left knee. And then hold on to the outside of the left knee with your left hand. And just bring that left knee out to the side. Keep those hips facing forwards. Wonderful. Right hand could be on your hip. And then come all the way back to center. Hold on to the left knee with your right hand and then twist your left arm back. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. If you're wobbling, that's all right. Come back to the center. And then reach back into that Warrior 3 again. Find steadiness for a second. And exhale, bend that right knee. Step the left foot back, find Warrior 1. Reach the arms up. Inhale here, and exhale, hands come behind you. Interlace them, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, open the chest. And then exhale, one of my favourite, Humble Warrior. So reach the right shoulder towards the inside of that knee. Press into the outside edge of the left foot. Hug that right outer hip back towards the left foot. Breathe in. And breathe out, release the hands and reach the left fingertips forwards, up. Turn the left toes to the side and then back down into warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Get a strong warrior 2 here. Really sit as low as you can, strengthening into this front quadricep. Pressing down into the outside edge of the back foot. Lengthening the arms so that your triceps are engaged. Lovely. Inhale, come back to a reverse warrior. And exhale, come back to warrior 2. Then straighten the front knee. Turn that right toe to face the left side. And then bend into the left knee and take a surfer's lunge. So you might not come as low as this. You might stay up high, especially if your knees are not so good. Stay up high and just reach those hips back, that's fine. And it doesn't matter if you're on your ball of your foot and your heel isn't down on the left side. Then reach your left arm down and your right arm up, especially if you're all the way down. Find space. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to the center, hands to your heart. Do your best to use your Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Come all the way up and find a goddess pose. So your toes are out, your heels are in. Bring your hands to the sides of your head. Inhale here. Let's go for these side bends. Exhale, go on over towards your left. Or your right, doesn't matter. Inhale to center, lengthen the tailbone down, squeeze the buttocks. Exhale, whoops, she says wobbling. Inhale to center. Exhale, and down. Breathe in, come back to center. And exhale, down. One more time each way. Inhale first, hug that lower belly in. Exhale, come down, use your obliques. Inhale up. And exhale over to the right. Breathe in, come back to center, reach the arms out, straighten the knees. Bring the toes to face the front. Inhale and reach the arms out wide. And let's come into a forward fold. Leading with your chin and hinging from your hips. Coming all the way down, lengthening the crown of the head down and the tailbone up. You can have micro bend in your knees. Just find a little bit of ease here, a bit of length and stretch in the hamstrings after the strengthening work. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Next inhale, start to crawl your hands towards your right foot to the top of the mat and turn the right toes to face the front, pivot until you're in this leaning lunge. With both hands either side of the right foot. Place both hands down and come into a standing split. Folding over that right leg. Planting the hands, so this is where we get to those hop switches. So you're going to step that right foot back a little way, so it's about a foot or two away from your hands. Lean forward so that your shoulders are in line with your wrists and grip the mat with your fingertips. Hug those inner thighs towards each other, just like you do in Warrior 3. Come up onto the ball of that right foot, bend the right knee, and maybe just come up like this. But try your best to switch legs. So we're going to do it 4 times. Ready? 1, on your left. 2, land on your right. 3, how you doing? On your left. 4, looking good. On your right. Whew. All right, everybody? When you've done your 4, you'll be on your right leg. Is everyone on their right leg? Yeah, if not, change over. Enough. And then bring your right hand forwards. Turn your left hip to the left. Flex the left toes and reach left arm up. Half moon pose. Breathe in. Find a little bit of rest and stillness here, even though you're feeling it strongly, I know. Flex the left toes. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Square off the hips and shoulders. Fold forwards into that standing splits. Maybe hold on to that right ankle with your right hand and lengthen down this right hamstring. Hug the inner thighs towards each other. Lovely. And then plant the hands down, step the left foot back, step the right foot back. Find downward facing dog. Going through a vinyasa if you like, or skipping it. If you are, come forwards to a plank. Exhale, either knees down or lower all the way down, or chaturanga. I know you all know your vinyasas. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Good, one breath here, inhale. And exhale, so that's the flow. We'll do that on the other side a little bit slow, and then we'll speed it up and really move through it a few times. Breathe in, reach your right leg up to the sky. And then just bend that knee, open the hip. Good, and then straighten that leg up again. Inhale. Exhale, hug the belly in and bring that left knee to your left tricep. Lift that knee up a little bit higher towards the armpit, just this first time. Get a bit of core engagement, push the ground away. And then inhale, three-leg down dog. Exhale, bring that knee to the nose. Really round it up, lift it as high as you can. Push down into the hands, round through the upper back. And inhale, reach that up again, left leg up. Exhale, bring the left knee to your right tricep. Cross it over, lift it as high as you can, and then reach that left leg out to the side. Start by staying in this looking forwards type of lunge. So you're on the ball of the right foot, outside edge of the left. Just look forwards, hug your low belly in. Build strength in your arms, and then come onto the left hand, and on the flat foot part of your right foot, lift the arm up for rock star. Lengthening up here. So both legs are straight, really pressing down into both legs to get a lift. And then bring your right hand down as you exhale. Start to pick up that left knee, lift that left foot up to the sky for three-leg down dog. And then as you exhale, we're going to start to come onto the outside edge of the right foot. Flip your dog or stay into a hip opener. I think everyone did on the other side. So I find it nice to sink my hips almost to the floor and then lift. I get a little bit better alignment in my shoulders. And then look over yourself towards whatever's behind you. Lift your pelvis up higher to the ceiling, press down into the right side. And then look down and come back halfway. You're in a side plank, Vashisthasana. Breathe in, press the ground away with your right hand, lift up with your left. Feel the right side body working. And then slowly start to lift that left knee. Look to the top of the mat. Do your best to step that foot to the top of your mat, your left foot. Otherwise, use your hand to help you, it's fine. Coming forwards into that lunge with your left foot forwards, right foot back. Lovely, inhale, reach the arms up. Come into that crescent lunge, really lengthen through the hip flexors here on your right side. And exhale, lean forwards, hug the belly in, weight comes into the left foot. Reach forwards into Virabhadrasana 3 like a T shape. Hug the inner thighs towards each other, and then move the hands either to heart or behind you in a flying warrior 3. We're going to take 4 of those curtsy squats again. So hug the inner thighs towards each other, get strong in that left leg, inhale first. Exhale, bend that left knee, and bring that right knee behind the left calf, almost to the floor. Inhale, reach it back again. Woo. Exhale, I'm wobbly on this side. Sink down as far as you can go. Inhale, come back up. Reach that leg back and then exhale for 3. Well done. Inhale. Look at something that's not moving. If you're finding it hard, exhale. Last one, 4. Lovely. Come back to warrior 3. Steady your gaze. And then come all the way up to center. Right knee bends. Hold on to that right knee with your right hand, bending that knee. Left hand on hip, and then just bring that hip, move that hip by bringing the knee out to the side. Yeah, stay long and tall in the torso. And then bring that leg back to center. Hold on to the outside of the right knee with your left hand, and then take a twist, reaching your right arm back. Maybe looking back if your balance is all right. Inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Release your hands from that leg. Come back into warrior 3. I'm going to slowly transition down into your warrior 1, bending the left knee, stepping that right foot back so that the right foot is down, front knee's bent, left knee, reach the arms up. Inhale. And exhale, release the hands behind you. Interlace them maybe the awkward way round. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, breathe in, find space in the front body. Keep that space and lengthen into your humble warrior. So the left shoulder is aiming towards the inside of that left knee. The crown of the head reaching down and left out to hip, hugging in, hugging back towards the right foot. So getting that alignment of everything hugging in. Release your hands and then swing the right arm forwards, up and back, turning the right toes to the right side. And finding warrior two, left foot forwards, right foot back. Yeah, take a reverse warrior, inhale. Keep that left knee bent, so bend it a bit deeper. Yeah, that's better. Come back, Georgia, I was talking to you, come back to center. Then straighten the left knee, turn the left toes to the side, bend into the right knee. Find that surface lunge or skandasana. And it doesn't matter, I'm on the ball of that front foot, I can't quite get my heel down, but some of you might. And again, if it's too much, just stay here, this is just as strong. And then reach your right hand down, left arm up and over, open should I say. Left toes are pointing up to the ceiling if you're all the way down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good, bring your hands back to your heart. Use that low core strength coming all the way up into a squat, goddess squat. Whew. All right, inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the ceiling this time. And then exhale, go a bit lower. Inhale, stay. And exhale, stay. Good, lift both heels up if you can. Breathe in. Oh, can you lift both heels up, Loz? And breathe out, yay. Two more times, inhale, lift the heels up. And exhale, down. Reach the arms up, palms face up, inhale, heels up. Exhale, down. Whew, straighten those knees, turn the feet parallel, reach the arms out wide. Breathe in here and then fold forwards, Prasarita Padottanasana. So leading with your chin, keeping the spine really long, reaching the crown of the head down, tailbone up. Just let the arms come wherever you want them to, under your face, or you can hold on to the outside edges of your feet, the elbows up. Breathing in, remembering your affirmation if you set one, and breathing out. Good, next inhale, start to walk your hands towards the front of the mat. Right foot forwards this time, coming into that lunge. Good, and then we're going to come into those handstand switches. But first of all, we're going to come all the way up into a standing split. So bring that left leg up, and you're over that right leg. So you're stretching through the right hamstring. Hug the inner thighs towards each other. So this is just like, when you're in Warrior 3 and you're hugging everything in. Look between your hands, really have that focus. Come up high onto the ball of that right foot. The right foot should be a bit further away from your hands. Bend that right knee, and let's take 4, so 2 on each side. So inhale up, land on the left. Lift up with the right, land on the right. Lift up with the left, land on the left. And one more time onto the right. Woo! Well done. Did we land on the right last time? I think we did, because I was facing you. Land on the left this time. I'm going to come into half moon on the left. Sorry about that. Bring the left hand just about a foot in front of you and turn the hips open to the right side. So the right hip, outer hip, is on top of the left. Reaching the arms up, reaching that right arm up. Coming into half moon pose. How are you doing? Yeah, looking good, everyone's there. Hold it there. Get your breath steady. Good. Lisa, you could do with using a block underneath that left hand, really. So you're a bit longer rather than going forwards. Try and come up onto your fingertips if you can. Inhale. And then exhale, fold again into the standing splits over that left leg. Maybe holding onto the left ankle with your left hand, reaching that right leg up to the sky. One breath in. And then plant both hands, step back, and go through a vinyasa or skip it and just wait in downward facing dog. Your choice, your practice, so do what you're happy with. Good, so now we know the sequence. We can move through it a little bit faster. Maybe add on something different, we'll see. Ready? Okay, from down dog, everyone okay? Ready? Stripping off, floss, good. Getting ready for it. All right, from down dog, right side, right leg lifts, inhale. Straight away, exhale, bring that right knee, right tricep. Not opening the hip this time, sorry Lars. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, hug it in. So really firing up your core. Inhale, reach that leg back up, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, cross that over, coming into your rock star straight away. Weight into the right hand, lift that left arm up. Breathe in here, find space in the front body, maybe open up into a bit of a back bend. And exhale, left hand down, pick up that right foot, right knee, lift that right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, start to open that right hip, flipping your dog, I think you're all doing it. Bringing your hips down if you feel you want to, and then lifting up, opening up into wild thing, nice back bend. Press down into the ball of the right foot a little bit more, lift the pelvis up to the sky, and then come back halfway. Breathe in your Vashisthasana, and then maybe you want to take a tree pose in this Vashisthasana, that always feels nice to me. Bringing the foot just above the knee, reaching the arms up. Maybe not, you can stay in regular plank, or you can take that variation of right foot in front of left. Pick up that right knee, look forwards, step the right foot forwards, coming into a lunge with the right foot forwards, left foot back. Lovely. Inhale, come up into crescent. Pause here. And then exhale, lean forwards, coming into Virabhadrasana 3. Going to take 4 of those squats again, because I know we love them so much. Hug the inner thighs towards each other, really get firm in the standing legs, breathe in. And exhale, curtsy squat. So the left knee comes behind the left calf, right calf. Inhale, reach the left leg back. Exhale, bend that left knee behind the right calf. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squat. Takes a lot of balance this. Inhale, reach. Last one, and squat. Then come all the way back up to center. Bring that right knee up. And then again, you can hold on to that right knee, that left knee with your left hand, or you can hold on to the toes with your peace fingers. And then if you want, you're going to straighten that left leg forwards. Plug that left arm into the socket as much as you can if you've got hold of the toe. If you haven't, just hold the knee, that's just as good. If you have got it, bring that left knee out to the side and reach the right fingertips in the opposite direction. Maybe turn your gaze over to the right hand. Really firm through that standing leg. Hug the low belly in. Don't worry if your knees bend, you're doing just as much work. Come back to center. Good, then hold, reach forward with your right hand if you can. Hold on to the blade, the pinky toe edge of your left foot. With your right hand, take a twist. Inhale here. Doesn't matter, you can bend your knee if that's better for you. Go ahead. Well done, Lisa. Stay with it, you're doing brilliantly. Come back to center. And hold on to the foot with both hands, maybe crossing at the wrist. Just give your foot a little bit of length. Lift up a little bit higher. And then slowly let go. Come into that warrior 3. Your right leg, if it's not hurt killing you by now, then I want to know why. Step the left foot back, because mine is. Come into warrior 1. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, interlace them behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, and lengthen forwards, humble warrior. Press down into the outside edge of your left foot. Don't forget that foot. Release the hands, inhale, swing the left arm forwards, up and back. Sit down into warrior 2. Exhale here. Inhale, come into that reverse warrior. And then exhale back to warrior 2. Straighten the front knee. Find Skandasana as you sit down into the left knee, surfer's lunge. Right toes up. Both hands at your heart. Left hand down, right arm up. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Come back to center. Use that pelvic floor. Come into the goddess squat. Good, breathe in, reach the arms, bring them behind here. We're just going to do 2 each side this time. Inhale first, exhale over to the left or the right, doesn't matter. Try and go really sideways, don't go forwards. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the first side. Inhale, stay low if you can. Exhale, try not to roll onto the insides of those feet, come back. Good, straighten your arms out, straighten your legs. Turn the toes in, inhale, reach the arms out wide. And exhale, fold forwards. Ooh, finding that fold just for a moment. And then inhale, start to walk your hands back to the front foot, the right foot. Yeah, I had it the wrong way last time, didn't I? That's why, yes, I'll remember that. And then come up into the standing splits. We're going to take those hop switches again. So step that right foot back a little bit. Make sure your hands are shoulder width. Grip the mat with your hands. Come up high onto the ball of that toe. Hug the inner thighs towards each other. Look between your hands. And just take that hop. Switch into the other side. 4 times. I'm going to take a look at you. Well done. Looking good. Doesn't matter if you don't go very high. Brilliant job. Landing on your right foot with your right foot down, left leg up. Beautiful. Are we all there? Reach your right hand about 2 feet toward, just on the outside of that right foot. Turn the left hip open. Come into half moon. Inhale here. Reach that left arm up. Come with us, Nikki. And then exhale. Fold forwards. And just bring that left foot to meet the right and fold in Uttanasana. Bend into the knees, find a chair pose, reach the arms up, inhale. And exhale, come up high onto those toes, the balls of those feet, lower all the way down, bring your knees wide. So you're in this position with your feet together, your knees wide, setting up for a crow. If you're not into crow and it's new to you, just try doing step by step some of the stages, all right? So if you're into crow and you know where you're going, go for it. You're going to plant your hands, chaturanga style, just in front of you. Come up, lift your hips up high like I am, and then lean forwards, bring your knees to your triceps. Look forwards. This doesn't matter if this is all you get to. Maybe you lift one foot, maybe the other. If you hug both, really round and push the ground away, so you're using a lot of core, hugging it. How are we doing? Look forwards, don't look down, Lisa. For 3, 2, if you're used to and you can jump back, shoot back. Otherwise, come back. If you can shoot back, then go through a vinyasa. No? Otherwise, step your feet back, step back, go through a vinyasa. So stepping back into a plank, going through your chaturanga, upward facing dog, and down dog. Oh, inhale, left side, reach the left leg up. No time to stop. Exhale, knee to elbow, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, reach that left leg up again. Exhale, knee to nose. Hug it in. Breathe in, left knee reaches up high. And breathe out, cross that left knee over to your right tricep. Coming into that wild, not that wild, in that, fallen triangle. Left leg out to the side, right arm up. Lift up through the sides of the left waist. Right hand down. Pick up that left foot, that left knee. Reach the left leg up again, 3-leg down dog. And then flip your dog as you come all the way round onto the ball of the left foot. Sit the hips down, open the hips up. Good. Really lift the pelvis up. Try and press down as much into the right foot as you can. Get that lift. And then come back halfway, Vashisthasana. Strong side plank, press down into the right hand, lift up through the left. And then look forwards, bend that left knee, step the left foot to the front of the mat. Coming into that runner's lunge, and then reaching the arms all the way up into crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, come forwards into warrior 3. So left, standing on your left leg for those 4 curtsy squats. Inhale first. Exhale, bend that knee behind the calf, left calf. Inhale, right leg reaches back. Exhale for 2. Breathe in for 3. And breathe out. Breathe in, we're coming into our last one. Stay strong, go as low as you can. Really get into the glute on the left side. Come back up. Lovely, come all the way up to standing. Stay strong in that standing leg. You can always hold on to something if you need to. Options, holding on to that knee, keeping it bent, or reaching down, holding on to your peace fingers, or using a strap if you want to, that's fine, yeah, good idea. And then straighten the right leg. Plug that right shoulder, that right arm bone into the shoulder socket as much as you can. Good, and then bring that right leg out to the right, left hand out to the left. Maybe turn your gaze over the left fingertips. Yeah, well done, Debbie. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bring that leg back to center. Switch hands, so hold on to the outside, or if you've got the band, switch it into the other hand. Reach the right arm back and stay upright as much as you can. Good. Maybe look back behind you. And then come back to center. Crisscross your hands so that they're crossed at the wrists. And just give that leg a little pull up. Breathe in here, stretching into the right hamstring. And then slowly release. Well done. Coming into warrior 3, transition all the way, slowly, slowly, slowly to warrior 1. Right foot back, reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands behind you, interlace them, squeeze the shoulder blades. And come forwards into your humble warrior. Release the hands on the next breath in, come all the way up with the right fingertips, turn the right toes to the side, warrior 2. Inhale, come into that reverse warrior, peaceful warrior, stretching through the left side of the waist. And exhale back to warrior 2. Straighten the left knee, bend into the right. Find that Skandasana, surfer's lunge. Reaching the arms out wide, right hand down, left arm up. Breathe in. And then breathe out, bring both hands to your heart again. Find your way back to that goddess pose. Whew. Inhale here, reach the arms out wide, sit down a little bit lower. Good, let's lift and lower those heels 5 times, just keep the arms out wide. Inhale, lift the heels up, and down, that's 1. And 2, breathe in your own way. 3, 4, well done, 5, whew. And straighten the legs, reach the arms out wide, breathe in, and move the toes so that they're either pigeon or straight to the mat, sides of the mat, come forwards, forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. This time here, if you've got a tripod headstand and you want to go for it, you go for it, but make sure that you're proficient and you're not leaning too much weight into your head or neck, please. So if you want to go for it, you're going to go for it by making this triangle shape with your hands and your head. If you don't know it, I'm not going to go through it right now. It's really a lesson all on its own, but if you know it, it's a chance. If no one wants to do it, that's fine. Just find this nice length. No. Oh, well done, Lisa. Good job. And then come up halfway. And then we're going to slowly turn to the front of the mat. And I've got to switch feet over, so step the right foot back into down dog and step the left foot forwards. So the left foot should be forwards now, okay? Come up into that standing splits fold. Both hands come underneath the gaze, and then just hop that left foot back a little bit. Press down into the fingertips, hug the low thighs in. Yeah, go for those hop and switches as many times. So you're hopping off with one foot and landing with the other, and try and get the feet to land in the same place each time. Yeah, well done. Keep hugging the inner thighs in, that's really the trick to it. Hug the low belly in, look between your hands. Good job. When you've taken your 4th one, find me here in standing splits and bring the left hand just in front of that left foot. Start to peel that right hip open, turning towards the right side of your mat into half moon. Reach the right hand up and find half moon, balancing on your left leg, reaching the right arm up, or keeping that right hand on your hip to open the right hip. Inhale here, maybe challenge your gaze, look up. And exhale, bring that right hand down, square off your hips, and just bring the right foot to meet your left. You're in this forward fold. Breathe into that halfway lift, and then breathe out, fold. bend the knees. Let's do that throw one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Come up high onto the balls of the feet, hug the low belly in and lower all the way down onto the heels. Reach the knees out wide and reach the arms forwards. So all you're doing is chaturanga arms. You've done it a couple of times, not too many today, but I know you all know it. So you're going to bend and make a tabletop, like a little table with your elbows. Knees are on the back of the triceps. Look forwards, don't look down. I saw you were looking down, Lisa, so look forwards. If you look down, you're going to go down. Keep your hips up higher than your head. And try it for a few breaths, lifting one heel, lifting the other. So looking forwards, hugging the low belly in. Good. It's hard to do this remotely, actually. Teaching people it's much better in the flesh. You all look great though. For 3, if you've got crow. 2, well done. Well done. Well done, Ali. Well done, Lars. Lisa, I can't see you, Debbie. Good. And then just come back, straighten the knees, forward fold. Inhale to that halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands, step back into a downward facing dog. And then go through a vinyasa, coming forwards to a plank. Come with me. Exhale, either all the way down or chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. You bring your knees down, feet together. I wanted to do that another time, but I think we're running out of time. Reach the hands forwards. And lengthen the chest forwards. Find this really active child's pose, so you should feel a lengthening through the outsides of the shoulders. Maybe reaching the forehead down. Hips go back. And just slow the breath down. Breathing in. And breathing out. Remembering I am worthy. Then coming forwards. Then we're going to bring the knees in. If you've got blocks, that's really good. If you haven't, it doesn't matter. We're going to come into a puppy pose. Just to stretch. Have a little bit of a slight back bend, but I want you to feel this more in the upper back rather than your lower back. So you're going to I'll tell you how to do that when we get there. Reach the hands forwards. So you're coming into like a tabletop to start. Hug the low belly in. Reach the hands forwards. Keep hugging the low belly in. And then just sink the chest towards the mat. You'll notice that your low back wants to sway like this and dump into it. Try and hug the low belly in. And maybe your chest, but keep working that low belly in so you're feeling this more in the upper back and shoulders. If it's too much for you, especially if you've got bad shoulder rally, bend one elbow and just reach the other arm forwards. And then in about 4 breaths, change sides. So change sides if you've got one elbow bent. So if you've got one elbow bent, it's like this. Just protect your shoulders if it's playing you up. Reaching the chest down towards the floor like a puppy, hugging the low belly in. Protect that low spine so it doesn't go too much into a sway. And then slowly start to walk your hands back. Use your core to help you come up. Sit yourself onto one hip. Bring your legs out in front. You're going to lower yourself down onto your back now. How are you doing? All the way onto your back. And we're going to take bridge. We're going to take a couple of back bends. So you can take 2 bridges if you want, or if you want to play with your wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana, you can do that as well. I'll guide you with the bridge first, and then I'll guide you with Urdhva Dhanurasana, just in case you want to do it. So let's go together with the bridge first. Feet hip width, knees hip width as well. And then plant your hands down, or you can have your fingertips pointing up, press down into your elbows, back of your arms, and then start to peel your low back, middle back, upper back, so you're on your shoulder blades. And then you're going to walk the backs of your shoulders, your shoulder blades, your scapula underneath you. So you're not on your necks, you're on your shoulders. And then if you want to, you can interlace the hands underneath you and press the ground away with your forearms as you press down into your feet, hugging the inner thighs in, so that you lengthen the thighs forwards, lifting up a little bit higher. So really press down into your feet to give yourself a little bit of lift. Squeeze the inner thighs, really hugging into those glutes. Good. And then I'm going to just add it up a little bit as we work the glutes a little bit. Heel toe that left foot in to the center, and then reach the right leg up to the sky. Good, hold it here. Maybe point or flex the foot. Keep lifting up, pressing down into the left foot. You should really feel this firing into your left glute. If it hurts in any way, just come down and have both feet. And then bring that right foot down. Whew. Pause, and then heel toe the right foot to the center. Reach the left leg up. Press down into the right foot. Get even more lift. For 3, 2, keep pressing down into the right heel. And 1. Bring that left leg down. If the hands are underneath, release them and lower the upper back, middle back, lower back. All the way back down onto the mat. Bring the feet as wide as the mat and the knees bend in together so that you're in this neutral spine. You can repeat a bridge pose, just a regular one if you like, or you can try a wheel pose if it's something that you are practicing with and working with. Okay, so let's bring the feet back to center. If you're coming into wheel pose, you're going to bring your hands so that they're just by your shoulders here, and the fingers are pointing back towards your shoulders, and the elbows are not out to the side. That's going to give your shoulders problems. So hug the elbows in. Everything's hugging in. You're pressing down into your feet exactly as though you're coming up into a bridge. And you're lightly going to pause on the crown of the head or the forehead, not resting much weight on it at all, and then press and straighten your elbows. But keep hugging the elbows in. So if you're ready, coming into your back bend, your second one of choice. So if you're in your Urdhva pressing down into your hands. Maybe you want to come up onto the balls of your feet. I find this gives me more space in my shoulders. Good. And then really trying to bring your head forwards with your upper arms. And just hold it for maybe 3 or 4 breaths, as long as you can. When you come out, you're going to tuck your chin into your chest and then lower all the way back down. Anyone do it? I wasn't watching. I find that really hard. So bring your knees in, your feet as wide as the mat. Just find that neutral spine again. We're going to start to close it down now. Breathing in and breathing out. Then bring the knees, the feet in, hip width apart again. Bring the right ankle onto the left knee. And then before you lift up that left knee for figure 4, press that right knee away from you, using just the muscles there. So without using your hands, just use the right leg muscles and hip muscles to open up. Then keep that, and then pick up the left knee without using your hands. Then maybe hold behind the thigh or in front of the shin. Just let everything rest. You worked really hard today. It's quite a long flow. I kind of missed out a couple of things that I usually do. It's a long flow. I hope you enjoyed something different, a few hops. Good. Put the left sole of the foot down, arms out to a T, and then bring the right sole of the foot over to the left. So the right knee is pointing up, you're in this funny sort of twist with the right knee upwards. And the left thigh down. Turn your gaze over to the right hand. Breathing in and breathing out. Try and stay here on your mat just a couple more minutes before you get on with your days. Come all the way back up to center and switch legs. Bring the left ankle onto your right knee. You've all done really well. And then without using your hands, press that left knee away from you, just using that left outer hip, the muscles in the outer glute there. Keep that engagement and then lift up that right knee. And then reach through the middle, maybe hold on behind the hamstring, or hold on in front of the shin. Really keep working that that left knee out. I'm getting my rights and lefts mixed up today, I don't know why. One more breath, inhale. And exhale as the right foot comes down. Taking that twist, arms out to a T, and then the left sole of the foot goes over towards the right. Turn your gaze over towards the left fingers. And then bring the left foot all the way back up, bring that knee all the way back up. Under the feet, hug the knees in, massage the low spine, rock from side to side. I know it's hard to give yourself a minute in Shavasana, but can we give ourselves just 1 minute in Shavasana? And then I'll get you up and we'll say goodbye. So, hug your knees in really tight round your spine. Bring your head towards your knees. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth. Bring your legs out long. Hip width apart. Your arms out wide. 60 seconds of letting go. Slowly starting to deepen the breath now. Of course you can stay in your Shavasana if you want to. If you want to come out, wiggling your toes and fingers. Maybe stretching the arms above and the toes long. Big breath in, and then hugging your knees in towards yourself. Giving yourself a loving squeeze. I am worthy. I am enough. Everything I need is already here, right inside. And then roll over onto either side. Just pause for a moment in your supported fetal position. And then pressing yourself down with your top arm to come up to a seat. Take a moment just to feel the ground beneath you, the sky above, the length of your spine. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you, everyone. And namaste. I'll unmute you. You're welcome. Well done. I hope that was all right. Not long enough. I wanted to do it again and again. Is it all right? It'll be really hard with your mats on your rug because your mats will be harder. Yes. That's why I'm trying to balance. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's hard. I do it just without a mat on the carpet. Oh yeah. Your feet can grip on the carpet. Sometimes that might help. Oh, that's good. I wasn't
not very good at balancing.
Some days are like that, aren't they? I was a bit wobbly as well. Don't worry, doesn't matter, does it?
Susan?
Yes, I'll just